What's your favorite car right now that you got?
I mean, the car that I drove down here, I got a C-Class C63 AMG. That's a black series. It was back in the days. It's like a 2013 limited edition. Only 100 in the whole entire states.
Oh,
so,
damn.
Yeah, it's AMG.
You
And
got
so
some muscle up under that thing? Did you swoop him up, or you got
A little bit. Yeah.
You drove down from Vancouver in that?
No, I drove down from LA.
LA. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
So you got a spot in LA?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to move out, bro.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it rocking. Yeah. So so going back to hoop, man, I know you say you've been loving it a long time. Who would you say is your favorite player now?
Now or all time?
Now. I know you say you were an Iverson fan growing up, but
right.
I mean, like now.
Oh man. I mean,
you know you in the Bay.
I know I'm in the Bay, bro. So,
I mean, ain't no pressure.
There's a few great choices just here locally.
Ain't no pressure, Kris, but you know where you at. The soil, be loyal to the soil.
Boy. All right, I'm gonna say I like Steve. I like Steph Curry. You know, like
Young Wardell. You Wardell? Young Wardell?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd probably say that he's definitely right as of now one of my favorite players for sure. Yeah, I like the way that he plays, and I like him as a person too. We actually got to bump into each other again in the celebrity game this year. Yeah, we were able to do some stuff. Did like a little show together actually that aired in China.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so you seemed nice and it was dope. Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
My man Max was telling me about old China Clay.
Yeah, China Clay. Clay gets down in China.
Yeah, he does, bro. Like, that was crazy.
Have you heard any good stories?
What happened though? Something happened when he was in China this time around though. Like I think they were playing against like a team in China. I don't know if it's like a high school team or something, or professional players.
Oh yeah,
have you heard about that?
Out.
Yeah.
Oh, they started fighting.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That kind of happened. Yeah.
Did Clay throw any bones?
No, Clay was trying to.
He was trying.
Clay got pissed because there was a dirty foul, right? I'm trying to remember it.
It was a dirty foul.
We'll put the clip in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a dirty foul. Clay was not having it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I gotta have to say something about like. Just as Chinese, that's a bad foul. I shouldn't be doing that because that guy did that, and everyone in the community in China too are just saying that that's not right.
Like that's
not the way you're supposed to play basketball. Especially someone from other country comes in to your country and they're playing, and you shouldn't be doing that. So. And I want to say that not all of us are like that. I don't do that. I would never do that type of stuff.
Have you seen some wild shit on the basketball court growing up?
Oh yeah, man! Every single day, man. They have there's a court in Beijing. It's like a real street, like all the street ballers would go.
Okay.
Like all the like the M1 stuff, like they'll be doing moves and stuff like that. And that court gets heated every single night, bro.
Yeah.
Something going down every single night. Yeah.
We got one of those out here too. It's called Mosswood Park.
Yeah.
You go to Mosswood in Oakland. You'll see some funk out there. Boy.
Would you say
you know what it is? Shout out to the wood, man.
We getting in over there before the sun goes down.
Yeah,
I know. China has one of like the biggest hip hop cultures outside of America. Would you say?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Yeah. For some reasons, because China, there's a lot of the population's huge, right?
Yeah.
So because of that big of a population, there's a lot of people that's into hip hop music and they do it. But the thing about the thing is the market isn't ready for hip hop yet.
Really?
Just yet. Like ballad is still like the top one genre. And that's how it is in China.
Gotcha.
If you say like in Korea is K-pop music, which is kind of like just basically pop music.
Yeah.
With Korean little accents, built into it.
Yeah.
But in China, it's still ballad. Okay. There's not even a thing that that's called C-pop yet. Like
So you're like a real like thug if you're into hip hop. Like they look at you like, oh, he's a troublemaker. Those are the bad kids over there.
A little bit,
okay.
And I hate that, and that's why I'm trying to change right now. I'm trying to tell them that there's good things and there's positive things about the culture and music. A lot of it, and it's not all about the beef or whatever. Because there's been some stuff that happened, last year, and there's over times, and people really a lot of people sees it like what you said, that it's a bad influence.
Yeah. What would you say was like the biggest culture shock, like moving from China to like Canada, man?
I would just when I moved out, I was so young.
Yeah.
I was only 10 years old, so I didn't felt much. Like I kind of just blend in like right away, and started playing basketball. Started playing for my high school team and everything. So there wasn't much for me. But I think if someone was older and they moved out, there will be a lot of differences they have to adapt to. You know? Yeah, it's completely different.
Were you one of the better players on your team, your high school team?
Yeah.
So was that like easy for you to sort of like people make friends that way?
That was for sure one of the reasons why I felt like basketball changed me a lot and it helped me out a lot. Was because being able to play on the school team and I for 2 years I was actually the team leader. So I was like getting a little respect from my teammates in school. So I felt it was good.
And you knew English perfectly when you came over?
Nah, man, I didn't speak a single word.
Not a single word. Yeah. You could just ball.
I couldn't even ball that much. I tried to, and then you know I got better. Yeah.
Were you just like taller than most of the other kids? Or something?
That's exactly the reason why.
Yeah. I got you.
My mom was like, "You're tall. Go play some hoops."
She was like, "Go ahead. Yeah."
It all worked out. So why did you come or move from China in the first place?
Like move out.
Yeah, like why did your mom? I read that your mom moved
right.
with you to Vancouver when you were 10 years old.
Yeah. I mean, I was so young. I mean, I would think that basically she just wants me to have like first of all learn English and just have a better education. I guess like a lot of people, you know, a lot of Asian families they do that. You know, they have their kids come out and study and then go back, or they would just immigrant and come out. You know, that was like a thing back in the days. Even now, it's still the same thing. You know, I guess. Yeah, it's probably mostly for education purposes, you know.
And was your father around? Was he in your life at the time?
Okay. Nah, my mama.
You never knew him?
Mama?
Not really. Yeah. Kind of just they were split like when I was really young. So
Got you. Yeah. Man, so mom slid you out there. Basketball became your big love. Yeah. And then you said, when was it when you actually started, like, you know, kind of really feeling like hip hop and music really was like the main thing that you wanted to like follow? Like, how did you even get into entertainment?
Getting into entertainment was because way back when I was about 18 years old, they had just randomly this Korean company, they were like doing auditions like in Canada, and then my friend just told me to go audition, and I went, and they just scouted me. So that was pretty random. Yeah, I never thought that I would be a celebrity anyway. So I just always wanted to be a basketball player. And my mom just wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor. You know, nothing legs up. And then all of a sudden I'm in this business. I'm just like, sure, I guess.
Okay. What did you do at the audition? Were you acting or singing or rapping?
I didn't do anything. I remember.
They just looked at you and said, "Oh, you're cute."
Like, we like this.
Nah, they told me. So,
this guy's got it.
So I was outside standing. I guess I was tall, bro. Like I just kind of stood out, and then they just like, they come to the back real quick. Like there was a line actually, like 200 people waiting, and I was waiting in line. I went out to be on a phone call, and then they just came, walked up to me, and they were like, "Yo, come to the back." So I wasn't even in the line. I didn't have to go to the line. They just said, "Come to the back," and I went right in, and they were like, "Okay, sing for me, nice. Sing for me, sing something, and then can you dance?" I said, I can pop a little bit. So I did like a little popping.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like actually learning a little popping and breaking back in the days. You know, I love b-boying back in the days, and I broke my toe by doing some moves back in the way back though. So I kind of showed them that I wasn't good though, that's for sure. Yeah. But they were like, I guess like. Just I don't know.
Height. That's what it is.
Right. See, you're sitting with two brothers like around 5'8".
Mama, where did we go wrong? Like it all could have been so different if you'd have just rocked with a cat that was 6'2". But it's all good. It's fine.
Life is so much easier when you're above 6 foot.
Right. It's fine. It's fine. Man. It is what it is.
Yeah, this interview just took a turn, man. We're both angry. No, I'm bullshitting, man.
Do you feel like that? Do you feel like that has an influence with like some of your fans and stuff
girls,
like that? Yeah, like
girls automatically, are more attracted to talk.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, bro. Like Maybe a little bit. I mean, like, but the thing is, like, for me, like, being at this height though, like in China, I'm really tall for artists, especially. Like, if you're talking about like entertainment business, there aren't many guys that's taller than me or even the same height as me. So
what's like the craziest thing you ever had happen, like with a fan interaction? Like, has a fan ever come up to you and like, you know, like throwing her panties at you or rushed you and, you know, ran around security to try to get to you? And, you know, like, what's the craziest thing ever happened with a fan?
There's been quite a lot. One thing that happens, I think, only in China or in Asia is they like to follow you around in their cars.
Really?
And they will have like a driver. They'll have a driver like stalking you basically.
Yeah, that's what it is, Chris.
Yeah, they would rent like a big ass van, and there will be like 10, 15 girls sitting in one van and just following you around. Yeah.
So you're like a living, breathing tour. Like they just like put a tour bus together and just follow you wherever the hell you go.
Yeah.
That's creepy as shit, dude.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm kind of against that too, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's dangerous.
Exactly, that's dangerous, and like I don't like to, you know, be
especially when people are out here getting robbed and shit.
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly.
you see a van following you around, it's a problem.
Who the fuck is that?
Have you ever been in like a scary situation like that? You know, you're shining.
Not yet, luckily. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's good. Don't hang out with Safari.
Or 6ix9ine.
Yeah, they both got hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, what would you say is like one of your favorite cities in like the U.S. so far, man, that you've like tapped in and like had a relationship in it?
I feel like because I've been in LA for so long, and I like LA a lot. It's like it's a good vibe for me. I like the Bay Area, San Fran. I like to I would definitely like to spend a little more time out here and get to know what it's like to be out here, because I heard a lot of good things about here, and it's so close, you know. And one of my engineers that I work with basically on a daily basis, he's from the Bay. Yeah. So we talk about the Bay every single day. And even yesterday, I was in the studio. I was recording, and then he told me that, oh yeah, you're going to San Fran, and we're just talking about like. That's where he's from. So,
have you thought about linking up with anyone locally here in the Bay?
Yeah, we got a lot of artists
hella artists out here that I'm sure would like to get Kris Wu on a track.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm here.
Yeah. If someone wanted to collab with you, what's the way to reach out?
What's the way to reach out? I mean, probably to my manager or my company.
Are you with a label?
Yeah, I'm with Universal right now.
Oh, okay.
Interscope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dope.
Yeah,
man. So I mean, we got to get that happening, man. You know what I'm saying? Are there any like Bay Area artists that you're familiar with that you like?
You gotta educate me on that.
Yeah, 40, too short.
Yeah. What do you think is like a good collab for me?
A good collab for you?
I would say 40. If you
40,
yeah. SOB, you get SOB, RBE.
Him and Young T.O. could do something for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll look into that for sure.
Yeah, you should make that happen, man. You know, holla at them cats, bro.
Okay.
You know?
Shit, or even Kehlani.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was actually thinking about that for one of my tracks. Yeah, we'll see.
Have you ever met her?
No.
Okay.
Or let's not forget my guy, Pilo.
Okay.
Holla at Pilo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Pilo, you know, I mean,
put me on
the
something.
bass back. Yeah. Yeah. So, have you ever thought about trying to do some work with like a G-Eazy or anybody that's like, you know, well, I'm saying coming into town because, you know, G-Eazy's Endless Summer Tour is about to be this weekend. So, like, but I guess like newer artists that are like really popping right now that you want to try to work with. Like, do you have a list of like folks you want to rock with?
Not really, honestly. I want to try to keep all these collabs kind of organic and just if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
And like I wanted to I didn't want this first album to be like feature heavy. Yeah. So I was really trying hard to avoid that. So I think only the guys that I actually got to interact with and get to know in person, I would consider a collab. Otherwise, I wouldn't be like reaching. I don't think it's the right time yet to be sending out records left and right and trying to get big names to collab with me. So,
but like people that you already worked with, like Travis Scott, Pharrell. I remember hearing when you talked to Big Von, that you had a couple songs working with Pharrell. Did those ever
not yet
come out? Okay, they're on the album.
They're not on
possibly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You know, Pharrell, a legend in this hip hop game.
Of course, man. Of course. Big respect to him, man. Like I love him. Just so you know, we got to we've been talking about a lot of stuff. So there's big stuff coming up. Yeah.
Any producers you looking to work with?
Probably with Murda.
Murda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got some. Yeah, got some going on with him.
That's what's up.
Probably. Yeah.
Get you he's on fire right now.
Yeah. Got to get you on some trap beats too, man. Throw you on with Zaytoven.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah.